Food labels suck. And that's the subject of today's Idea of the Day. One of my pet peeves is going into the supermarket and looking at all the bogus package labels. I've talked about parts of this on other videos in the past. For example, the fact that there's so many different products that say cheese, or they actually more specifically that allude to the fact that they might be cheese. They're cheese products, just like there are juice beverages. They're not really juice and they're not really cheese. I hate deceptive food labels. For example, something like extra virgin olive oil. That is a singular thing. It specifically has a very specific meaning it came right from the field. If it's from Italy, for example, you get good extra virgin olive oil. That means they literally picked the olives, and during that same day, within hours, they cold pressed them. No chemicals, no heating, no processing, no nothing. They cold press them, and that's extra virgin olive oil. But what you'll see is a lot of other olive oils that try to kind of fudge the whole thing. They'll say pure, extra pure, or they'll say something like extra light, extra firm, extra all natural, which is kind of weird. Of course it's natural. It's from olives. But that, of course, means they just didn't put any grease in there from, I guess, from Mobil 1. Anyhow, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many deceptive food labels out there that it drives me crazy. Like, I hate whenever I see the words 100% on a package, because I know almost nothing you find today is labeled accurately as 100%. You want to know where the 100% products are? Go down into the supermarket, and when you first walk in and you see the produce, and you see an apple, well, that's 100% apple. But if you see some other product that says it's 100% this or that, most of the time, it's kind of fuzzy and deceptive. For example, one of the biggest things I see is products where they'll put 100% in big letters, and it's like the supply of vitamin C, or something else that makes you think, oh boy, this is 100% of something, it must be pure. But you'll find other products that say contains 100% grapes, which is kind of legally allowed to say contains 100% grapes, which means that the grapes that are in it are 100% real grapes. But if it also has other products like sugar, well, it's not 100% anymore. And they do this on so many products, it drives me crazy. I love when I see the word organic. What does that mean? Organic is supposed to have a certain meaning. Yes, some suppliers go out of their way to make sure that the word organic has a meaningful meaning. They'll say something is organic because they didn't use chemicals for the, let's say, fertilizing. Got it. But to say other products are organic or to say natural is kind of funny, because just because something's natural or organic doesn't necessarily mean it's healthful. If I were to tell you that I put 100% natural such and such into this vat, and then squeezed it out and made a sausage out of it, and if I then alluded to the fact that, yeah, some of that is dog poop, well, that's organic. Yes, came out of a dog. It's also natural. Yep, did not use any chemicals to process it, so it's 100% natural dog poop. The lesson I'm trying to say here is you need to look a little deeper. Like when something says it contains 100% peanuts, and if you look at the ingredients, it says 100% peanuts, yeah, it means that they didn't use anything else that was artificially flavored to taste like a peanut. But when other ingredients are like palm oil and coconut oil and all sorts of other products, it's no longer 100%. And even though it's natural, yeah, because they use palm oil and they use coconut oil or whatever other things to process with it, that doesn't make it better. If you want really good peanut butter, for what it's worth, I only like when I look at it, it doesn't just say natural, because again, you know, the other ones are natural. When I look at the ingredients and I see that the only ingredient is peanuts, aha, that's 100%, and it's 100%. Of course, if they add anything else, like sugars and palm oils and things like that, even though it's still natural, it doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it better or better for you. Lesson here is look beyond that part of the label that just says organic or natural. you need to step a little bit away and look at the number of ingredients. If you see a large number of ingredients and then they say 100% something, well, how could something be 100% something and it's got 50 ingredients? Look between the lines. Start with the product, hold it up. If it says natural or if it says 100% something or other, look a little further. Maybe you might want to find out what the actual ingredients are. And if it looks like it's a paragraph that's a little too big, put it back. And that's today's idea of the day. All right, there it is. That's today's idea of the day. Some of them are pretty good, right? And some of them suck, I admit. First to admit, some of my ideas suck. But if you visit Idea of the Day every day and you subscribe to my channel by looking at the subscribe link in the corner, you'll see a brand new idea every single day. And I promise you, some of them don't suck.